Hi guys, GameTalk NEC Ajax 0-1.
We won.
We won, man. Let's okay. So that's the obvious. That's the obvious thing. We won. No, but seriously, we're laughing. But
I'm relieved, man.
we're all relieved, honestly. And I have to be honest. I was saying to you that we might do the same thing that we have been doing in recent weeks, not playing well and score a goal at the end because we have too much quality. You saw also the NEC players getting tired, etc. We just needed that lucky strike, and so happy that Broby made that goal. Your takeaway, PapiMento, about I don't know what you want to start talking about. Maybe the positive first.
Yeah, sure, we won. No, I mean, look, I love that Taylor played a decent game. I thought he was running his lungs out of his skin, like so much running in the first half. You saw it in the second half how tired he was. I think the signals were there for Erik ten Hag to make that substitution sooner, but it took him a while.
Which substitution are you referring to?
Taylor was in the second half kind of
But he
gone.
kept him on.
Yeah, he kept him on, but he was tired. You saw that at the 70th minute, and
True.
still he gives him another 13 minutes to prove himself.
Okay.
Thought Kudus could have come in sooner. And Kudus coming in, immediately giving that assist on Broby.
Yeah.
Just one pass, man.
Yeah,
all
but
he needed. I'm kind of mad at him for not finishing the second goal. But those were the positives. I thought Broby also came in the second half doing pretty well.
Made the impact.
But also like his link-up play. Grounding himself against the opponent and then getting the ball and from there on trying to football. You don't see Haller doing that, putting his body into a defender. I want to see that from him.
Yeah.
Those were big positives.
I want to touch upon
Tagliafico also with that beautiful cross on Broby.
Broby that hit the post.
Yeah, man. Oh.
Quickly on Broby, because we're talking about Broby the whole time. And last week during the cup game, Ten Hag switched it around and started with Broby, and then Haller came in.
Yep.
Do you think that this is better for Ajax, that Haller starts and Broby is the pinch hitter than the other way around?
I think you're going to have a difficult time with Tadic and Berghuis on the sides when they play this level. And no matter Tadic and Berghuis.
Okay.
Because that was your wing, and both of them were terrible. It's the last couple of weeks already that they've been terrible. So I don't think, no matter what you put there, Haller or Broby didn't get anything.
So you're not
today
blaming Haller for
this
today's
game. Yeah. No, I just think he could do more out of individual efforts, but he's not getting any crosses. He's not getting any passes. And when he gets it, he's always with the back against the goal. So he can't do anything. It's very crowded in the box.
And the other thing we were also discussing is that you see that Klaassen sometimes, we know that Klaassen is always, he has a good, he knows where to
come into the box.
Come into the box, know where he has to be, but sometimes it feels like he takes away the room for Haller, because sometimes you see also when there was a header, Taylor gave a ball, they were close to each other. They're always close to each other. And usually you need somebody to be around the first post, the other one around the second post.
But guys, we're talking about professional footballers. They can place the ball with their delivery wherever they want.
Yeah.
And still, I see Klaassen getting more headers on in the box than Haller.
Yeah.
So are you really targeting Haller, or is he
that's a good question.
Just there for fun?
I asked you this question because I was just wondering how you see it, but go ahead. You were talking about Tagliafico and you want to go.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to say I think Tagliafico, coming off the bench can be easy also in a team that's not working out at all. Dude, I'm just happy we got that win. When Licha, Noes will come back, I think we will have a better... if we have to go with Van Gelderen today, I thought he did decent, but it's still a youngster. Taylor is a youngster, didn't get many opportunities
this season.
So, I thought the youngsters did well, but it's our veterans, man.
That's what I also wanted to touch upon, because if you look at Blind today, if you look at Klaassen today, if you look at, you mentioned already Tadic today, these are our veteran players. I thought actually Timber, Gravenberg, Taylor were better.
Yeah, and it gives us hope, because the youngsters that are coming up, these players might not play every match next season anymore.
But Gravenberg is leaving, but yeah.
Yeah, but we still have Kudus that gives a beautiful assist
today.
But
I don't feel you can fairly judge Kudus because we don't see him more than 10 minutes.
Look, Kudus could have made himself invincible, I would say, if he made that second goal. I thought he was a little bit too naive in that situation.
Yeah.
He gave the assist, finish it. Show your hunger coming off the bench. That's what I want to see when you're coming off the bench. The hunger to get that second goal, third goal, and to prove I should never be on the bench.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like Kudus is lacking a bit.
Yeah.
But the skill is there. The skill is there.
All right. Any final thoughts on today's? I mean, look, it wasn't a good performance, and we have been saying that for, I mean, I don't know how many weeks now.
Yeah.
Can we continue like this?
No.
I mean, we only have 4 games left, depending on what PSV does as well. But we're winning. At least we're winning, you know?
Look,
that's the only thing.
Look, Den Haag has to find a way for that right winger position, because we've seen Berghuis playing on that position multiple times. It's not working out. His best position this season was number 10. Let him play on 10 and find another option. Go for Darami. Put even Kudus there. Put Brobbey there. Good options.
Ihatare there.
Yeah, but I don't know. Ihatare is
Fitness
kind
level.
of easy. It's too early for me for Ihatare.
True.
Let him prove first that his mental state is good enough and he has the discipline to really go for next season. And I mean, if you're playing a terrible game, Ihatare is not the guy that's gonna pick you up. He's still finding his own form. So you shouldn't rely too much on a
put
youngster.
pressure on him.
Yeah, exactly. He's here to get back to his form and maybe be of influence next season. And that's the only reason you should try it. I even found it weird that he was playing for against
Cup
PSV
final.
for the final.
Yeah.
But it was a couple of minutes, so it's okay. But it's also a slap to all the other youngsters that have been playing wonderfully at young Ajax, like Nassi Univar, for instance, that doesn't even get a chance.
Yeah,
So,
we talked about this. It's a different position still, but I understand what you mean.
But seriously, Blind, Tadic, and Berghuis really need to start looking at their performances, because this is unacceptable for me. The season is feeling like it's a very long season, and it's just because of them. The way they're playing in the second half of the season is totally unacceptable, and I just can't wait to the end of the season. Yes, we won. Yes, we still can become champions, and it will happen. But this is not the Ajax we know, and I'm kind of disappointed.
Yeah, just one positive note.
Yeah.
I want to touch upon the goalkeeper first save of
Oh,
the match.
yeah, definitely.
Stekelenburg.
Definitely.
And we have to mention this.
The first save was so important.
I mean, the reason I want to mention this is not because of the save itself, but we're talking about the goalkeeper that has been out for the whole season.
Exactly.
Because of a serious injury, and we didn't even know whether he will come back, you know?
Look, it was an important save. I thought Schuurs was very bad in his defending there. And he saved us because we won on 1 goal difference. So that save gave us the point. And it's very, very, very important from Stekelenburg what he did there.
All right, you're man of the match?
Timber. He was amazing.